So I think this is recording. I can't be 100%, but I'm trying to keep this from falling. I have my camera up on my dash on a little tripod. But no, senior skip day is today. And so I was like, you know what, something I'd like to do, and I just realized I would probably focus my camera, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Not even recording, is it? It is recording. Hello. Then why weren't you focusing? The world may never know. Let's see. My autofocus is on. I know that for a fact. Oh well, anyway. No, like, senior skip day, so I was like, one thing that I like to do that relaxes me is going on a drive. Excuse me, I'm like burping. There we go. But no, I love to go just on drives. And so, one of my favorite places to go is up further north, where it's just country roads, straight country roads. And so, it's just relaxing. And all these people up in the country, man, they have huge houses. It is the best thing. Like, I love looking at these houses. They're so, like, enormous, and they all have a different design to them. There's all the older ones that are like the straight, like, two-story box almost. But then there's all the newer ones that are like more one-story styled and like very like huge entrances, like stone and brick, like nice brick. Like it's really cool. I like looking at the houses, and so I enjoy driving up here, and so that's what I like to do a lot. And so anytime I get a day where I'm like, I could go on a drive, I go ahead and leave and I go on a drive. And so I've been driving just a little under an hour, and I'm up in Versailles, Ruchy Versailles area. I have a route that I like to do. I go up to Troy, over to Covington, up to Fort Laramie, and then last time I added Anna. So I might go over there again. I have plenty of time. I have 2 hours before I have to be back in the Bethel area to get my brother from school. And so, yeah. And so I love just to drive up here. So right now I am hitting a bridge. Oh, there's a train. That's a huge train too. Oh, I'm in Houston area because, you know, Ohio has a weird name of naming places. It's Versailles, not Versailles. It's Ruchy, not Russia. And it's Houston, not Houston. So, yeah. So I'm up right now. I'm just a little bit outside of Houston. And my favorite part about driving is when I was little, for some reason I was so obsessed with maps that I learned all of the roads around our area when I was little. And so very rarely do I ever actually use the GPS, because I'm like, I think this will take it that direction, and then I see a road sign, it's like, hey, I know where that goes. I love it. And that's also what kind of sparked my weather, is because you use weather maps, and I like maps for some reason. I don't know, but I'll tell you guys a story time. All right. A lot of you know my ex Cheyenne. It was some of the first, like real early in our relationship, and I was going to her house, and I got this guy who was being a butthole on the highway, alright? And so, oh shoot, I gotta stop. I have plenty of time, don't worry. But I forgot that it stops and has a nice curve, and I'm worried about my camera falling off, whatnot. Shoot. Oh, story. Gotcha. And so he was like being a complete butthole and wouldn't let me get off the highway. I was like, dude, come on. and I could not get my car over worth anything. And I'm trying to get off in Troy because that's the way I know how to get to her house. And so I was like, now shoot, what do I do? Well, I remember she and I had a conversation that there's 2 ways to get to her house from the highway. Go through Troy, or go 2 more exits and go into Piqua. And so I was like, all right, now I know I can go there. But after I get off the exit, I have no clue what to do. My mom had just gotten mad at me too the day before, and she turned off my data. So it's not like I could use my map on here. My dad had took out the GPS the week before, and so it's not like I had a GPS I could just pull it. I was flying blind at this point. And so I get off, and I'm like, I can figure this out. When I was little, I loved maps enough, I can figure this out. And when it comes to numbers for like roads, I have a real good memory. Because, oh, that's Ranger. I have like a real good memory. Because I don't know why, honestly. It's just like if I take someone somewhere, I remember where I'm going. It's not like I have to look up the GPS a couple times and then I have it memorized. No, if I go once, I have it memorized. And that's just how I am. My parents and my grandparents will vouch for that. I knew how to get to my grandma's house when I was 2 from my house. And if my mom took a different route to get to my grandma's, I was like, where are we going? Like, they tell me this story all the time, and I'm like, mind blown. But anyway, and so I'm in Piqua, and I'm like, I have no clue. Like, the start of our relationship was like the first time I had been north of 571. North of 571, and I'm like flipping out. It says road work ahead, but I don't see the construction cars like last time I was up here. So do I take the gamble or do I not? No, we're not gonna take the gamble. I know how to go the other way. Shoot, I got a fart. Take the slow turn. I can see my tripod moving. I don't like that. Oh, bum. And so, no, I'm in Piqua, and I'm like driving, and I'm like, okay, well I know I get off the exit, and I'm like, all right, I know I gotta go left because that's west. Her house is west of here, and so I'm like, all right, I can figure this out. I got this. And so I start going, and so I'm like, I recognize this area. I recognize this. Last time I was in Piqua with her, I think once before this. And even before that, the last time I had been Piqua before that was like, I was maybe 11. So I'm going solely based off memory at this point, and not a clue where I'm going, what I'm doing. I'm going based off like, I remember seeing this, and not I remember this road. And so, I mean, I guess that kind of goes against what I was saying, but when I said like, if I go somewhere once, I have it memorized. That's also going that same direction. That's also meaning, gosh, that's all words. That's also meaning like if I was the one driving. Because now if someone else drives, then I'm probably not paying attention, so I'm not memorizing where I'm going. When I was a kid, that's all I would do, is I had nothing better to do, so I'd look out the window. And so it's great, I love it. And so anyway, I'm like, I recognize this. So finally I get completely lost. And because I made the wrong turn. I turned left instead of turning right. I knew I was supposed to turn left, but I turned right. And I don't know why. So I got completely lost. And I ended up on a one-way road, and that went into a two-way, and I'm totally lost. And I'm like starting to panic. And so I'm sitting here thinking, I'm done. I'm lost. I'm done for him. Like, I'm gonna have to tell Shy I'm not coming and just not show up. Because I was like, one, I was embarrassed I got lost. Two, I was freaking out because I got lost. And three, I didn't want her to know I got lost. And so I'm like totally confused. I think I gotta turn here soon. Yes, I do. So I'm like, just totally confused on what I'm going to do. That might have been my road. That was totally my road. Oh well. And so, oh goodness, that was not my fart. Something smells. Ah, that's what it is. And so, I was totally lost, and I was like, I'm done. I give up. Wave my white flag. And you'd think if me giving up is calling her and being like, hey, I'm lost. How do I get there? No, me giving up is driving around more until I figure out my way. And so I pulled over for a second, pulled myself together. I was like, dude, you gotta find your way. And so I did. I found my way. Gosh. Well, there's a road. Hold on to the camera because I'm about to pass it. I don't know where this road goes, but we're gonna find out. This is a bad idea. I might end up needing a GPS. No, I'm not using GPS. I refuse. I'm going to win. I'm going to figure out how to get there. Actually, this road is somewhat familiar, but I know I've never been on this road. I know for a fact, because I don't remember this bump. Anyway, and so I started driving around more, and I noticed something out of the corner of my eye on this. I mean, it's not really the corner of my eye. The van was in front of me. I don't know why I said that. I noticed something on the back of this van. It's a sticker that says Covington. And I knew 36 went into Covington. So I'm like, I'm going to find my way there. But I couldn't. I forgot that 36 like winds through Piqua. And so I was completely lost at that point. It's just, I know where I'm at. And so I was totally lost. And I'm like, gosh dang it. That's a huge house. That looks like a mansion. Like it's got the pillars and everything. American flag. It's got a lake out front with a little gazebo kind of thing. That's sweet. And then, oh, wow, it's a nice stone house. Anyway. And so I'm like, I'm totally lost. Like, I give up. I'm done. Oh no, I already said that part. I'm at the Covington. Yeah. And so I'm like, I know 36 weeds, but I lost my way. So I found this Covington car. And I'm like, I'm gonna follow them. So I followed them a little bit, but then they turned into a Burger King. And I was like, guys, you were my last hope. I'm not following you into Burger King. Oh, stop saying. Whoop. Oh shoot, is this my road? I don't think so. No, I don't recognize that house. This is how I drive. I recognize houses and buildings. And that's a huge tree right over the road too. That's kind of creepy. That's like a horror movie kind of tree. It's huge. It's like at least 3-4 feet in diameter. Anyway, and so I'm at this Burger King, or I'm like driving by the Burger King, and I look up. Like, I'm looking there, I'm like, why you gotta be a Burger King? I look over, and I see a sign that says 185 to the right at this light. And I was like, guys, I was saying that to myself, and I was like, dude, 185, I know that road. That goes almost all the way over to her house. And I was so excited. I found my way, and that's what. And so when I got on the 185, and I'm like, finally. I call her and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna be a little late. She goes, yeah, you had me worried. You're supposed to be here like 20 minutes ago. And I explained the whole story to her. She goes, you were an idiot. And I was like, I know. And guys, I'm lost now. Because this road just dead ended. And I don't know where I'm at. Wait, hold on. State route 715. Oh, 705. Either way, I know where I'm at. And this is why I like driving, because I just find my way. I know, alright, I gotta go north here for a little bit, west here for the east, whatever. I know an idea of what the general idea of where I'm trying to go and how I'm trying to get there. That's a huge house. It's as big as the barn. The barn is a pretty big size barn. But anyway, I got so excited I knew where I was and found my way over to her house. And so that's the time I got lost in Piqua. Now I drive to Piqua and I just drive around back streets and learn them, so I don't ever get lost again. And after that, I got this huge map of Ohio, and I think it has Indiana in it, or Kentucky or something. I don't know. I think it's got another state on it, but it's a huge map. Like if I unfolded it right now, it'd be like, shh. And so, yeah, that's the time I got lost. Oh, I totally know where I'm at. I totally know where I'm at now. It's all good, guys. I knew who lives there, so I know where I'm at. I'm in Fort Laramie right now. Yeah. So I hope you guys are having a good day. This will be part 2 of today, my final part for the day. Because I'm busy this afternoon, so I hope you get up on. That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's starting to get rainy, so I should probably get off here anyway, so I can focus on the road and not die. Other than that, I hope you guys have a good day, and I hope you enjoyed the story. And so I think I'll tell stories occasionally. I love telling stories anyway. And my stories are always stupid because I was stupid. So yeah, I'll end it there, and still need something to sign off with. Yeah, I got nothing. And the tables are turned. No. I need something to sign off with. So you guys, like I said, give me comments and stuff to sign off with. And I should really go because the road is soaked right here and puddled. So, hope you guys have a good day, and I'm a Steel Markiplier's thing. I'll see you in the next video.